Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FIFA Fair Play flag as well as the referees and national teams of Spain and Russia. Daamid ja härrad, tervitame FIFA Fair Play lippu, kohtunikke ja Hispaania ning Venemaa meeskondi. Eight referees are first referee Antonio Almeida from Portugal, second referee Igor Pamarov from Azerbaijan, third referee Juno from Malta, fourth referee Andrei Garhu from Estonia. Here are the team lineups. Need meeskondade nimekirjad. Team lineup for Spain. Team captain, number 1 goalkeeper, Donna. Number 3, Antonio. Number 4, Edward. Number 7, Ezequiel. Number 8, Pajon. Number 9, Raul Merida. Number 10, Lorenz. Number 13, Christian. Number 11, Pablo. Team coach, Joaquin Alonso. Here is the team lineup for Team Russia, Venemaa. Team captain, number 8, Leonov. Number 1, goalkeeper, Krupinski. Number 2, Gorczynski. Number 4, Makarov. Number 5, Crash. Number 7, Sharik. Number 9, Shaikov. Number 10, Paparotny. Number 15, Romanov. Number 16, goalkeeper, Shukov. Team coach, Mikhail Karchev. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up for the national anthem of Spain. Palme tõusta Hispaania hümniks.
National anthems of the two countries, first Spain, then Russia. And very shortly we will be underway. The handshakes between the two teams and the match officials as well. Getting ready for the third and fourth place playoff. Sixth match of the day on this fourth and final day of action in Pärnu. Handshakes all round, high fives, low fives, whatever it may be. And you would say that Russia have the advantage here because they've got the extra players and can rotate more easily on and off the bench. There's the coach of Russia, Mikhail Likachev, who wets his hair before every match. And here's the Spain lineup, and there's confirmation of the fact they've only got 9 players to pick from today. No Jose Cintas, no Nicolas Alvarado, and Francisco Quisado is suspended. The Mayor, of course, is on the sand with a broken nose. As for Russia, they're at full strength apart from the absence in this tournament of Dmitry Shishin. 2 players that they've left out from their 12-man squad, Alexei Ilinsky and Anatoly Peremitin. So back into the lineup comes Kirill Romanov in place of Peremitin. 2 captains, Donna on the left and Ilya Leonev, who was also rested yesterday and comes back into the lineup in place of Ilinsky. Reaching the veteran stage now, Leonov, 35 years of age. top player in the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup of 2011, when Russia won that title for the first time. They retained it in Tahiti, but they couldn't retain it again in Portugal. There is Likachev, leading his side to the gold medal in the European Games in Baku in June. There's his opposite number, Joaquin Alonso. These two sides know each other oh so well. And there's Antonio Mayor, you saw briefly, complete with broken nose. Once again, Maxim Shushkov starting off in goal for Russia today in place of Andrei Butlitsky. Donner is back in goal though, in the starting five for Spain, in place of Christian Mendes. And it's going to be Russia in the change strip, predominantly white with a little bit of blue, and they're going to be playing from left to right on your screens. These two sides have met once already this year. Russia winning 5-3 in the group stage of the European Games in Baku. Spain finishing 5th in that tournament. Skarin with a shot, and straight away off the line by Danny Payon. Shushkov. Jurens with the overhead, and off the line at the other end, this time from Leonev. And a shot on the angle from Edward Suarez. Well, this match starting off at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Save from Shushkov and the corner for Spain. Two sides also met 3 times last year, 2014. Payon on the volley. They met in the Euro Beach Soccer Cup in Baku in the group stage. Spain winning that one 4-3, with Jurens Gomez scoring in the last 30 seconds. Spain going on to win that title, the Euro Beach Soccer Cup. It's a regular tournament between the top 8 sides in the continent. But Russia with 2 successes in the Euro Beach Soccer League. As Sheikov has a shot, he's relinquished the captain's armband back to Leonev today. Having skippered the side yesterday against France in that Euro Beach Soccer League in 2014. Regular season stage in Moscow, Russia won 4-1. Spain were actually 1-0 up in that match. And then in the super final, actually in the final itself, Russia winning 4-3. Spain had actually gone 1-0 up in just 3 seconds through Antonio Mayor, but they couldn't hold on to that. Jurens scoring 2 goals, Jurens Gomez. Anatoly Peremitin not playing today. Anton Skarin and Dmitry Shishin absent through that suspension. The goal scorers for Russia, Peremitin getting 2. It's just a continuation of a great rivalry between these two teams, as Payon with the overhead forces a save out of Shushkov. They also met 3 times in 2013, most notably in the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup final in Tahiti, which Russia won 5-1. Russia also won the 2 meetings between the 2 sides in the Euro Beach Soccer League that year. In stage 5 of the regular season in Moscow they played, and Russia won that 3-2. And it was Paparotny at the near post, very nearly getting the vital contribution to give his side the lead. The defeat for Spain, incidentally, was the only goals that Spain conceded in that stage in Moscow, losing 3-2, but they also lost in the group stage of the super final as Donner dives, gets a little touch on that. That's a corner. It was 4-2 to Russia on that occasion. Russia going on to win that title. 8-3 against Portugal in the final. Spain losing the 3rd and 4th place playoff, 4-1 to Switzerland. It would be remiss of me not to mention the meeting of these two sides back in 2012 as well, in the final of the World Cup qualifier in Moscow. Spain winning that one 5-3. It really did rain on Russia's parade. They were hoping to secure victory on home sand. Both those sides, together with Ukraine and the Netherlands, going to that World Cup in Tahiti. Paparotny. It's cut out easily enough by Suarez, but Paparotny wins it back and gets the shot in. Good save by Donner with his knees. man who was the top goalkeeper in the Euro Beach Soccer League of both 2013 and 2014. And incidentally, make sure you stay with us at the end of the action today, as we'll have the presentation ceremony. The trophies will be handed out to the winners of the Superfinal and Promotional Final. Also we'll have the top goal scorer, top player and the top goalkeeper. Payon doesn't catch that as cleanly as he wanted. Alexei Makarov, who was outstanding the other day against Switzerland. A couple of goals for him. Russia in this tournament so far, losing to Portugal 3-2 on penalties after it finished 3-3 after extra time, and that was a crucial defeat for them in the final analysis. Good save, Shishkov. This time from Ezequiel Carrera. Russia then winning 8-5 against Switzerland, and yesterday a bit of a cakewalk against France, winning 3-0, and they were never really troubled, if truth be told. Spain, meanwhile, well, things went wrong for them on the opening day when they lost 7-2 to Italy. They bounced back since then, winning 5-4 against Ukraine, who were in the final, of course, today, and then winning 4-3 in extra time against Belarus. It's a free kick, given against Sheikov. Sheikov penalised for trapping the ball between his feet, between his legs. Not allowed to do that in beach soccer. So a free kick to Spain inside their penalty area, and Llorens Gomez will take it. Llorens just bunting the ball forward, finding Carrera. Llorens, 10 goals for him so far in the Euro Beach Soccer League season. Gabriel Gori is ahead of him now with 11, but way ahead of him Dejan Stankovic scored 4 today to take him to 23 for the season, believe it or not. Quite remarkable. Shishkov has been the busier of the two keepers so far. It's a corner to Spain. Tester for Spain may be as we reach the third period, with the limited amount of rotation that they can produce because of all the various injuries and suspensions they have. They have only 7 outfield players. Oh, here's an opportunity and a good save once again from Shishkov. It was Pablo Perez who was through on goal, and he couldn't take advantage of that fact. Trying to sweep the ball in with his right foot, but Shishkov was out quick as lightning. Yuri Gorshinsky on this near side, below our commentary position. Tackled by Raul Merida. Perez gets the ball stuck in the sand, otherwise he would have been away. Merida with a shot. Merida scores, and you have to say Spain deserve that on the balance of play so far. They really do. Raul Merida's second goal here in Panu, and his third goal of this Euro Beach Soccer League season. Paparotny losing out, it came to Merida, and that's a resounding finish. So Merida scores, and in the 7th minute of proceedings, Spain take the lead. Gorshinsky. Perez is through, and that's good work from Shishkov again. You know, I've been ruminating on how these two teams will view their seasons. For Spain, it'll be a season of disappointment. I think that's probably fair to say. Didn't get out of the group stages in the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup, although they were in a very tough group. What's the referee given here? He's given a handball against Danny Payon. That's very tough indeed. The ball was basically hit at Payon. I'm not sure he could do an awful lot to avoid it. But the decision stands. Back to what I was saying about Spain, knocked out in the group stages in Portugal of the FIFA Beach Soccer World Cup. They did have Brazil in their group though. It's a tough group. They ended up finishing 5th in the European Games, and here they are with a chance of finishing 3rd potentially in the Euro Beach Soccer League for 2015. But Paparotny hoping to change all that, and that's how, by finding the back of the net and bringing Russia level. Russia have got their own designs on 3rd place here, but Paparotny shows all too clearly. It's his 4th goal here in Parnu. Arthur Paparotny scored 2 against Switzerland, 1 against France, and here he is now on the mark with what has to be said to be a very harsh handball decision against Danny Payon. It's actually Paparotny's 8th goal of the season in the Euro Beach Soccer League, because he scored 4 in Moscow in June in the regular season stage. So 2 goals in the space of a minute. And we're all locked up at 1 apiece. Shushkov allowing that ball to roll back into his area. Ilya Leonev. Alexei Makarov. All on his own at the back post is Skarin, and he'll know he should have done a whole lot better there. There's no one around him. He should certainly have hit the target and probably should have scored. And Donna having the ball inside his penalty area for more than 4 seconds. So that'll be a free kick to Russia on the halfway line. And Arthur Paparotny, the man who just scored that free kick a short while ago, has got the opportunity to actually give his side the lead now. Up he steps. It's a good save from Donna, it really is. Paparotny going to the other side from where he scored the previous free kick. It was low and it was skidding and it was heading for the bottom corner, and Donna got down well, low to his left. Makarov attempting the overhead, and then from a prone position still gets a toe poke at the ball. Keep your tweets coming in incidentally. Hashtag EBSL Parnu. Urens with a flick. Urens has got a record to maintain here. Ihar Brichtel of Belarus and Dejan Stankovic of Switzerland. The only players to have scored in every round of this season's Euro Beach Soccer League, but Urens, if he scores here today, will match that feat. It's a free kick against Makarov. You can't believe it, but will go in favour of Antonio Mayor, who's been very brave here in playing with that broken nose of his. Yesterday he started off playing with a face mask for the first couple of periods, but dispensed with it in the end. He clearly wasn't too happy, wasn't too comfortable with it. It was a new experience for him. He's got his black eyes now, Mayor. It's Shushkov doing very well. That ball pitched in front of him. Romanov winning that in the air. Wasn't quite sure where it had gone. Paparotny with a shot across the face of goal. Here is Major, black eyes and all. Urenz. Krasheninnikov clears, and then Romanov not able to get that volley on target. Donner bowls long. Finds Major. Gets the header in. Urenz looking for the overhead and reduces it. A top effort, wasn't it? Wide of the target, and the ball races to the other end. Gorshinsky. Krasheninnikov, a second bite at the cherry for him. Paparotny, you can't give him room to shoot from distance. You can't give him room to shoot full stop. In the end, he's closed down by Urenz. That'll be a corner. The Russian fans in the crowd doing their best to make some noise, to encourage their team. Payon with some tape around his neck, which you can just about make out. Romanov tangling with Suarez, winning possession, laying the ball to Krasheninnikov, who scores. Great work though by Romanov. Suarez is convinced he was fouled. The referee on that far side disagreed. Romanov won the ball, got the ball to Krasheninnikov, and it was Krasheninnikov who slotted the ball home past Donner. Romanov getting the block in initially. Wrestling match ensued between the two players, and there's Krasheninnikov opening his body up really very well indeed, and slotting it home with the inside of his right foot. So Russia, well, 1-0 down, they're 2-1 up. Krasheninnikov with less than a minute to go in this first period. So, what can Spain do to come back here, I wonder? You can look for the likes of Urenz, great delivery from Donner. Urenz finds Paparotny sticking to him like glue. Krasheninnikov heads clear. Ezequiel Carrera, good tackle by Romanov. And that in fact is the end of the action in the first period. Russia coming back from a goal down to be 2-1 up. Real Merida giving Spain the lead in the 7th minute. Paparotny within a minute had equalised for Russia. And then Krasheninnikov in the last minute of that first period, giving his side the advantage. So Russia, the defending champions, they're in the lead, 2-1 ahead. Let's have a look at some highlights. And that's a pretty good highlight to start with, isn't it? Real Merida's goal. Left foot past Shushkov. 1-0. Very good finish indeed. He enjoyed it, so did his teammates. Good work by Perez to set him up. Here's the equaliser though from Paparotny after a very harsh call of handball against Danny Payon, you have to say. Paparotny though wasn't going to look a gift horse in the mouth and slotting that one home past Donner. Very good finish indeed. Donner making a good save on that occasion though from a Paparotny free kick. Shushkov having to save a free kick, this time from Major. And then here's the goal that separates the sides at the moment. Romanov battling with Suarez. There's no free kick. Romanov laying the ball back to Krasheninnikov, and what a good finish that was. Sliding the ball into the bottom corner, just opening his body up, getting the ball past Donner into the net. And Russia lead 2-1. Referee speaking in very earnest terms there to the Russians, asking them not to encroach before the kickoff is taken. The kickoff will be taken by Spain, playing from left to right on your screens in the red outfit with gold trim. Here we go. Oh, off the underside of the bar from Major, and then the overhead coming in from Jurens, which is saved by Shushkov. Shushkov makes another save then to concede the corner. Spain coming out of the traps very, very quickly indeed. Remember, they trail 2-1, having led 1-0 through Raul Merida. Russia's goals through Paparotny and Krasheninnikov. Hooked clear by Shaikov. So Russia hanging on by the skin of their teeth at the start of this second period. Appeal for handball there by the Spanish bench below us, but a corner's been given. Leonef manages to tweak that one, rather chest that one down. Oh, it's in! That's an own goal off Makarov, I think. Payon will claim it, but it looked to me as though it came off Alexei Makarov last. Spain are level, and their persistence and their pressure at the start of this second period has brought its reward. Pretty sure that was going wide though before Makarov's intervention. Let's have another look at it here. Yes, you have to count that as an own goal. It's only Payon claiming it, but that was going well wide of the target before Makarov used his intervention. He actually scored an own goal against Switzerland as well a couple of days ago, so he's making an unfortunate habit of that, isn't he? Two-two then, and that's deserved on the balance of play at the start of this second period. Spain exerting pressure, and that pressure has resulted in their second goal. 2-2. Paparotny from the restart. It's a great save from Donner, pouring that one away. Need a fly across his goal. Donner at his best. Perez takes it on the chest, but dispossessed by Paparotny. Krasheninnikov. Tempo of this match unrelenting. Jurens cuts that one out. The intention was to find Romanov. Gorshinsky racing forward, looking for Romanov, couldn't quite find him. At the other end, Jurens, the overhead, and it's a good save from Shushkov. He got a hand to that, I thought. Well, that was my impression anyway. But it wasn't given as a corner. Romanov takes that on the chest, misses the scissor kick. Jurens wanted Payon to continue his run. He just checked for a second, and that second cost. Gorshinsky was looking for Krasheninnikov at the back post, couldn't find him. Donna bowls long. Perez hustled out of it by two defenders. One of those defenders, Paparotny's now been rotated off. The other, Skarin, still on the pitch. 3 minutes gone in this second period. 2-2 then. 57 goals we've had already today. A total of 256 over these 4 days. Makarov, was that a penalty? A penalty's been given. Makarov going for the overhead. Any contact at all from the defender? Oh, and it's a yellow card for Carrera. Any contact at all from the defender if a player is in control of the ball and attempting an overhead. Well, I actually think that's pretty harsh, because the defender didn't move towards Makarov at all. Makarov fell into him, and I guess you can have a little bit of sympathy with the Spanish on that basis, but the referee gets one look at it in normal speed and has to make a split-second decision. Maybe, just maybe, that decision was wrong, but that's by the by. We've got a penalty and it's Makarov who's going to take it, and he's up against Donna. Alexei Makarov then. Boos echoing out around the stadium, but Makarov isn't bothered. He finds the back of the net, and the Russian fans who are here, they make the noise now. They're cheering. Makarov scores from the penalty spot. It was a contentious penalty, there's no doubt about that. But he accepted the decision and slotted it home. Alexei Makarov then, that's his 3rd goal here in Panu. Didn't score in Moscow in the regular season stage. He's actually suspended for the first match there because of being sent off in the Samsung Beach Soccer Intercontinental Cup final against Brazil previous November. One of the tournaments we've still got to come this year, 5th edition of that one. It's a cracker as ever, I'm sure, in Dubai. Leonov gets the shot in, good save, Donna. Flying across his goal to his left. So Russia back in front, and they consolidate that lead now. Makarov on defensive duties. Shakeoff on the turn. Shaikov's a goal poacher, but his skill is outstanding on any part of the pitch. Carrera actually penalised a little bit earlier. Perez. I was ruminating a bit earlier about whether Spain would regard this as a successful season. They probably wouldn't, but on the other side of the coin, I'm sure they'll reflect on the fact that even if they finish 4th here, it would still be a pretty good effort given the depleted resources they've had at their disposal. Llorens. Carrera. It's the movement ahead of him. One of them is Llorens, who gets the shot across the face of goal. Shishkov has to be equal to the challenge. Llorens, of course, will know quite a few of these Russian players very well indeed. Plays his beach soccer for the Crystal Club in the Russian league. Kirill Romanov is the captain of that team, who won the Euro Winners' Cup, the club championship in Europe. Took place in May in Italy. It was the 3rd edition. Major with the header, cushioned header back to his goalkeeper. Romanov with the block. Gorszynski. He's believing that was a late challenge by Major, but he's got back to his feet. Major, in fact, puts the ball out of play and checks Gorszynski's okay. He's tough, little Yuri Gorszynski, don't worry about that. Waiting for a ball. They're missing a ball. Now got one. Gorszynski happy to give possession back to Spain, very sportingly. On we go. There's a little incident yesterday, of course, involving Spain, where it was Raul Merida who scored. Indeed it was. Playing on when Vladzin Bokac had gone down, apparently injured. Although in all fairness to Merida, I'm not entirely sure he was aware that Bokac had gone down. That led to a little bit of ill feeling. Thankfully it wasn't long-lasting. Payon wins that one in the air. Major. Murenz. Nicely done off the shoulder. He's an incredible talent, Murenz Gomez. Europe's blessed with some wonderful players. Murenz up among them. Oh dear, that's a dreadful mistake by Donner. Krasheninnikov fears Romanov, and Romanov scores. But oh, Donner will feel sick about that. He really will. He made a mistake yesterday which led to a goal for Belarus when he handled outside his penalty area. And now he's made a mistake again. And Krasheninnikov, very selflessly, he could have gone on and tried to score himself. He was aware of Romanov's presence to his right, found him, and Romanov with a really fine finish on the volley at full stretch into the roof of the net, and Russia extend their advantage. They now have a 2-goal lead. Russia 4, Spain 2. Just about 5 minutes to go in this second period. Actually, Kirill Romanov's first goal of this Euro Beach Soccer League season. Scored the final goal of the 2013 season in the 8-3 win against Portugal in the final. Got 3 goals in the Euro Beach Soccer League last term, and 3 in the World Cup qualifier as well. It took place in Jesolo in northern Italy in September. The tournament was won by Russia, winning the World Cup qualifier for that actually for the first time. Skarin back to Makarov. It was one of the few trophies that had eluded them. We've got all that to come again, the fun and games once more in 2016, the qualifiers. For the event in 2017 as Major spins and scores. The ball dropped invitingly for him between Makarov and Shushkov. He still had to control it though, shoot on the turn and find the back of the net, and that's exactly what he did. Very nicely finished indeed. Makarov not able to intercept, and before Shushkov could come off his line, quick as a flash, Major had spun and in one movement put the ball in the back of the net. His first goal here in Kanu, Antonio Major, having scored 4 in Shiapok a couple of weeks ago. Well, that's off the line by Payon. I think Donner may have got a hand to it as well. Dispossessed. Spain and Perez will have the throw or the kick in, whichever he prefers. He opts for the kick-in. Donner. It's too long for Llorens. Shishkov just outside his area, so he can take his time and have a shot. Well, we've seen goalkeepers score on a regular basis here in Pärnu this long weekend. One of the leading scorers in the tournament is Markus Luk of Estonia. 6 goals, including a hat-trick last night against Hungary. There's 4 goals for Ionut Floro as well. And so that's a good save from Shishkov, the Romanian keeper. These two are coming up against each other next. Bota, Ionut Floro and Markus Luk in the promotional final. Krasheninnikov. Romanov claims he was fouled from behind by Payon. On we go. Spain are continuing to play on here. And eventually they put the ball into touch. Romanov clutching the back of his left leg. Physio's come on. There's no free kick given, incidentally. Let's have another look at the incident here. Here was the challenge. Well, you've seen them given, haven't you? There was definite contact. It'd be very painful. The kick in the calf. Russian physio and the Russian doctor on there issuing the treatment. And Romanov having to go off. Something that's been brought in the recent past. Players, if they receive treatment on the pitch, have to go off the pitch in order to come back on. The idea being it's a little bit of a disincentive for players to fake injuries. Simulation has certainly crept into beach soccer in the recent past. And the officials doing their best to try and stamp it out. Krasheninnikov under pressure from Payon, thinking he was fouled. Donner and Llorens, a breakdown in communication. And Llorens racing forward inside the last minute of the second period. The public address announcer making the point that Estonia are up next, up against Romania. And crowd absolutely packed in here. Looking forward to that one. I can tell you, the atmosphere last night for the game against Hungary was absolutely electric. And there's no reason to believe it'll be any different this afternoon. I'm running a little bit late today. Oh, good save, Donner, from his opposite number, Shishkov. Romanov, that's blocked by the back of Perez. And there goes the hooter at the end of the second period. So, Russia maintaining their 1-goal advantage. They were 2-1 up at the beginning of this period. They're now 4-3 up. Their goals from Paparotny, Krasheninnikov, Makarov and Romanov. Spain starting off in rapid fashion at the beginning of period number 2. Real Madrid had given them the lead in period number 1. Here's the equaliser, and that's clearly an own goal off Alexei Makarov. Payon's cross-come shot wouldn't have gone anywhere near the goal had Makarov not deflected it in. That's a controversial moment because Makarov was awarded a penalty for that challenge. So he dived into the defender rather than the defender making contact with him, but Makarov wasn't going to complain. Penalty went his way. He took it and scored. 3-2 at that stage to Russia. And then a mistake by Donner, giving the ball straight to Krasheninnikov. He passed to Romanov to score, made it 4-2. First time the side had held a 2-goal advantage in this match. But before the end of the second period, Antonio Mayor had popped up, getting between Makarov and Shushkov, shooting on the turn. Very fine effort indeed from the man with the broken nose. And it meant that Spain will go into the third and final period just trailing by the 1 goal. Russia 4, Spain 3.
Are you ready for final period?
So just about ready to get underway in this third and final period. Russia playing from right to left on your screens, and straight away Makarov denied by Donner. Russia leading 4-3. Spain get back into this match. Just the 1 goal in it. And that man who couldn't quite get on the end of that ball may have a very significant part to play in any renaissance for Spain. Llorens Gomez. Good effort from Skarin, though, racing onto that excellent ball. Good save from Donner at his near post. And Skarin in the end taking too long over the resulting corner. Mayor, the scorer of Spain's third goal, finds play on. Makarov, very much at the centre of things for Russia, battling with Mayor. It's flown up into the crowd just below us. Our commentary position, back of the stand, where our cameras are positioned. Perez overhead from him, but straight to Shushkov. We haven't actually seen any changes by either side in terms of goalkeeping personnel in this match. Donner and Shushkov maintaining their presence between the sticks. Russia, of course, have Andrei Butlitsky, much decorated goalkeeper, and their 2 World Cup medals. And coming into this tournament, the most capped player in the squad. Just one ahead of Anton Skarin. And Spain have got Christian Mendes. Oh, good save by Shushkov from Merida. Gets the overhead in across the face of goal. Maxim Shushkov was certainly impressed today, there's no question about that. Must be in with a chance, you would reckon, of being named goalkeeper of the tournament. It's a collision between Romanov and a Spain player who I can't quite make out who it is, as I'm obscured by Romanov. And now I'm obscured by the medical teams. So we can make out who it is here. It's Merida, who's gone down. Likachev, as ever, pacing the technical area. Very rarely cracks a smile. No, he's not playing some elaborate board game there. He's trying to explain to his players what he wants technically and tactically from them. Here's the collision between Romanov and Merida. Good news is that Merida's up on his feet, Romanov also up on his feet, although it took him a little bit longer. Both players are going to have to go off. Scored it off by the medical teams. The Spanish medical team in particular has been very busy during this tournament. The way the crowd are shoehorned in here. Romanov trying to run off the pain. That's a bit casual from Payon. Donna makes amends. Yes, the crowd shoehorned in here. Looking forward to the next match, Estonia against Romania. They're hoping for a coronation rather than a wet weekend, so to speak. Estonia one win away from being with the European big boys next season. Bolshinsky driving that in. Oh, a looping header from Carrera. It's tipped over the bar by Shishkov. Payon! And again the save comes in from Shishkov. Shishkov to Paparotny. Leonev, the Russian captain. So just less than 8 minutes remaining. And more goals to come, you would imagine so, wouldn't you? It's a corner to Russia. Skarin with a very long back pass. Shaikov does really well to keep that in play. All he can do is find Urenz though, and it's a disappointing finish in the end from Carrera. Shushkov's effort is wide. The time when the legs could start to tire for Spain as Donna makes that save from Shaikov. As I mentioned earlier, they're only selecting from 9 players today, of which 7 are outfield players, so their ability to rotate players on and off the sand, outfield players, is reduced just a little. And Russia have been able to have the luxury of resting a couple of players yesterday. Leonov being one of them on the ball now, Romanov being another, so they should be a lot fresher, particularly with the extra player, the extra outfield player. They can rotate on and off the sand. Throw to the near post by Leonev. He wins the ball back. Makarov. He loves to do that so much, cutting inside off the wings and firing in effective shots. Mayor does so well to keep that in play. That's brilliant skill. It really is. Goes for the return ball from Merida. Russia get it clear. Herrera forward. Merida once more. Oh, and Romanov's clear. Trying to get past Donna. That looked like handball to me outside the area. But it's a goal to Romanov. Kirill Romanov. He's in a little bit of pain, but that pain will be eased by the fact that he's found the back of the net. Remember, he took that knock a little bit earlier. Romanov, a very effective finish indeed. And Russia restore their 2-goal advantage. They lead 5-3. Let's have another look at it here. Krasheninnikov got the ball clear. Romanov raced clear. Donna tried to make the save. He was right on the edge of his area. But when the ball broke free, following that little melee, Romanov was the first to react and found the back of the net, unerringly. 5-3 then, his second goal. With 5 minutes to go, Russia sitting pretty at the moment, you would say. Referee's whistle goes. That'll be a free kick to Russia. Paparotny will have it. A reminder, we've got 2 more matches for you. Another view of that goal by Romanov. Next match up, Estonia against Romania for a place in Division A next season. Paparotny, oh dear. Actually cleared the net behind Donna's goal, that one. Shinsky with the header. Merida. Mayor on the edge of the Russian penalty area. Oh, and just drove that ball across. Merida was at the back post but couldn't control it. To get that ball out of the penalty area very quickly, Raul Merida had it in his own penalty area. Not allowed to be in control for more than 4 seconds. Paparotny with the header. It came off the post and a great save from Donna. Somehow he managed to get up and attempted to save that earlier effort from Paparotny. And he managed to get a strong enough hand on it to keep it out. Tremendous stuff from the Spain goalkeeper. Let's have another look at it here. Off the post, Donna was down, but certainly not out, because he managed to react very quickly indeed. While you're watching that replay, Spain have earned a free kick. Russia rotate their players off, and indeed back on again. And Mayor will have the free kick just inside the Russian half. So what that means is players have to be behind the ball, all apart from Maxim Shushkov. Mayor about 16 metres from goal. Tries to chip Shushkov, gets it wrong. Saw Nuno Belchior score the most delightful chip against Switzerland a couple of nights ago. Payon. Square to Mayor. BNF has acres of space to run into, gets it across to Shaikov, who scores. Igor Shaikov always seems to be in the right place at the right time, doesn't he? And he is again once more now. Shaikov's 5th goal of this long weekend. He scored against France yesterday. He scored 3 against Switzerland the day before that. Bear in mind, he didn't play against Portugal on the opening day of proceedings. Ilya Leonev did all the spade work, having an absolute acre of space to run into. Donner tried to come out and close him down. He wasn't able to do so, and Shaikov swept it home with his right foot. So Russia now 3 goals to the good, the first time they've held that advantage in this match. And is that the end of the fight from Spain, I wonder? Be a corner. Shushkov paws that one away, and at the back post Perez does his best to get that one goalwards, not able to do so. So a win for Russia here will give them 3rd place. And that will continue their very proud record indeed over recent years in the Euro Beach Soccer League. 4 times the winners in 2009, 11, 13 and 14. Runners-up in 2012. And this would be the 4th time they finished 3rd. 2007, 2008, 2010, and it appears now 2015. But what a record that is. Never outside the top 3 if they secure the victory here since 2007. It was the first time they finished in that top 3. That's remarkable. That's consistency. It really is. Spain looking as though they're going to have to be content with 4th place, a repeat of their finish of 2013. Runners-up last year, of course. 2nd time they were runners-up. Also runners-up in 2002. And champions 5 times. No side has won it more than them. 1999, the 2nd edition. 2000, 2001. Also 2003 and 2006. Krasheninnikov gets that one clear. So the fact that Russia haven't made it through to the final, competing for the major prize, means one thing: Spain is intact anyway, and that's their record of being the only side to have won 3 titles in a row. Something they achieved in 99, 2000, 2001. Gorshinsky battling with Donner, and in the end Gorshinsky is penalised. No goal. It really was almost a fight to the death, you might say, metaphorically. 2 players battling. In fact, it's Christian Mendes who's taken over from Donner in goal. And that's the reason that the foul went against Gorshinsky, because he was holding Mendes down. Mendes coming in for the last few minutes. But Litsky, in fact, while you see that shot of first Makarov and then Mendes, has come on in place of Shushkov for the last minute or so. Like 27 seconds left. So goalkeeper to goalkeeper, and new goalkeeper to new goalkeeper in this match. Christian Mendes up against Budlitsky. And that was very tame indeed, wasn't it? Krasheninnikov. Major, I should say. Merida dispossessed then by Paparotny, who's had an important contribution to make in this match, scoring the first goal. Russian fans starting to celebrate inside the last 5 seconds. Bolshinsky gets the shot in, but it's all over. Russia are victorious. They finish third. Very solid performance from the 2-time world champions and the 4-time Euro Beach Soccer League champions. They can't make it 5 this year, but they can be pleased with their efforts today to secure that 3rd place spot against the Spain side that, with depleted resources, I think it's fair to say, probably just ran out of a little bit of gas. Next up, of course, it's Estonia against Romania. Let's have a look at some highlights. Here's the opening goal. Raul Merida scoring it. Arthur Paparotny with the equaliser, following a handball from Payon. That was Krashenikov to make it 2-1, all that in the first period. Here's an equaliser for Spain in period number 2, a Makarov own goal. Makarov then picked himself up and scored a penalty to make it 3-2 to Russia. Kirill Romanov took advantage of the mistake by Donner to make it 4-2. Major found himself between Makarov and Shushkov to make it 4-3. That was the score at the end of the second period. Romanov then made it 5-3. And the 6th goal scored by Igor Shaikov, supplied by Ilya Leonev. Handshakes all round, and Russia victorious. So Russia wins 6-3. Next up, it's Estonia, the hosts, against Romania. It's the battle for the place in Division A next season. It's the final of the promotional final. Please stay with us.